Last time on Metroid Dread. I almost said Metroid Prime because we were talking about Primer. We had a great start to stream. We finally beat up the twin Chozo soldiers. That took me so long to master, but I think we unlocked a secret new, like, skill level within myself for fighting them because that just, I could not get the hang of it. We explored some more, and then we fought the elite Chozo soldier, which was really tough. We froze a bunch of stuff, like the lower part of ZDR was frozen, and then we had to go fight Z57 to thaw it. And now everything is thawed again, and the furnace is running, and we have gravity suit, and the Z57 fight was so cool, and I enjoyed it a whole lot. That's how we ended stream, was with a victory, so I'm pumped to continue and see what other bosses and things we find today. Ordered myself a Metroid plush the other day. Nice. Immediately looked into the game. It looks like you create a time clone of yourself as the main mechanic. Yeah, I'm excited. I've seen a lot of game journals give Dread bad reviews and I don't get it. It's hard, but have they played original Metroid or original Zelda? Yeah. Well, but context of, like, I mean, comparing to, like, original Metroid is... It's out of context. It was created a while ago. It's not with the most current Nintendo Switch features and options to enhance the game, but I don't know. Game reviewers or journalists are doing their job, and they're entitled to their opinion and their expertise to evaluate the game. I certainly wouldn't know what to write about it, and wouldn't be qualified to. Okay, so we need to go back to Arteria, I believe. I don't think there's too much more that's unlocked here. Although we wanted to go up to this section now that we have the gravity suit, so we could pop over there really quick. But we're definitely trying to make our way back up to this elevator. Lazuli, welcome in. How's it going?
This is a job for a human.
Oh my god.
One who's tough, but also empathetic, and has a big heart.
Thank you so much. Right off the bat, we've got new sound panels for the stream room. Thank you. I super appreciate it. It said null. I don't know if that was like a weird alert from Streamlabs error, but I don't know how to go back in and check that. I will like send you a huge thank you after stream. Number, was that you? You were about to quit, but then you said one more try and one. Yeah, Eblob, welcome in. I know, it was so epic. Still behind me a bit? Okay, Scott. Oh, and last time we rated Engineer, and I promise I did not get anything spoiled. I saw that it was a, like, map title of an area that we had not been to, and everyone in chat was like, Jen, look away, Jen, look away, Jen, look away. So I left. I didn't get anything spoiled, don't worry. I miss catching your streams, but I haven't played Dread. Oh, gotcha, super. Yeah, I totally understand. I don't want to spoil anything for you. Gotta run band practice calls. Thank you for amazing content. Thank you, Metroid Dreadhead. Take care. Have fun at band practice. It was you, Number. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. We get to troubleshoot that alert. I don't know why it put that in the name place, unless you left it blank, which is totally cool too. Engineer, hi. Speaking of, welcome in. Thank you, Number. That's really kind of you. Amazing start to stream today. Oh, these flames don't hurt us anymore because of the gravity suit. Very cool. This is the elevator that we will come back to. Am I not in the Discord? Are you not? If one of the mods can get you a Discord link, that would be really cool. We'd love to have you, Prescient. Parker, welcome in. How's it going? We are dreading. Ooh, nice. Oh, power bombs. Okay. I think. I still don't know if that's actually what this is, but gosh, I really think that's what it is. Should we use this teleport? Do we know where this connects to? Oh, to Arteria. That's handy. I want to try to go get this missile pack first, though. May the walls be proved. Pratt, thank you for thanking the mods. Ooh, and, okay, we did all these special links and new updates and plugs and stuff today. Let's not forget we have our Pally link as well. You can tip the mods and send support to the mod team. They deserve all of the support and love and compensation as well. If you would like to support them in that way, we do have a very convenient way to do so. We have so many new, like, cool features with the stream lately that just happen bam, 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 all back to back like that, and I know it's a little bit of, like, announcement overload, but it's really feels good to be able to share with you all. I really want screw attack because my strategy for getting through the map right now is just kind of run directly into everything with my face. It's not a good strategy. But we have so much health now. Prescient, I'm glad you were able to join the Discord. That's very exciting. Is there more blocks up here? Ooh, hang on. Crumble blocks. Oops, nope. I'm not good at this timing. No. We'll just stay away then. Yeah, don't scan while this enemy is attacking us either. Ooh. Yay! Thank you for the lurk, Chai. Enjoy your lurk. We'll see you around. I'm messing with two browsers. I have Twitch and in the other I have Discord. You should. It looks like you're set up. Yeah. Nice. Okay, that was cool. What's up here in this corner? Nothing. So, can we go do this now? Grapple beam door? Beam block? I don't know what that means. Oh, no, that's just like the regular, the very first thing you learn how to break open with your power beam. It's not that deep. So weird being able to come back through here and not have like the same movement restrictions as before. Ooh, this area is all new. Puzzle? Weird. Okay, Jen. Is there stuff down here too? you have to grab? Hang on. No, I had it. This. It seems. And then blow these up. But I don't know how to grab this quick enough again. Oh, it's another. We can't even use these yet. We keep getting power bombs out of sequence. Not like the ability itself, but we keep seeing these hidden item blocks. Oh, I'm not good at this. Oh, I wonder, can you do like this for multiple missile blocks? No. Not the same. Jacoy, welcome in. Thanks for the good luck. No. Yay! Took me long enough. Is this timed? Is it gonna come back? An unknown resource has been acquired. You cannot use this item yet. Aw, thank you, Ta, for sending those links to Prescient. I appreciate it. Glad to get you in the Discord, Prescient. Okay. I think that's the end of that path. Should we try out this teleporter? I kind of want to. Let's go back to the teleporter instead of the elevator and see where it takes us. I know, I wish that would count as early power bombs, but no. We have to go get the ability from a special source. Oh, this is the wrong way, right? Yeah. I wonder if it was probably possible for us to already have it. If I had to guess. You can get it out of order. But we have not gotten it yet. Hylian, welcome in. It's good to see you. Also, Pants, hi. Did we get this missile? Yeah. Kaz, hi, welcome in. How are ya? They learned their lesson through Mockball's super missile. I guess. Alright, let's see where this goes. I'm home from work and eating pretzels and dip. Yum, that sounds delicious. In Zero Mission, the unknown items had a lore reason to exist. Yeah, lore. Finally got all the items. Some of them are really fun. Nice. I know we've seen puzzles. We've seen puzzle rooms and items many times already, but most of them I've been like, I don't know how to do this. I'm gonna come back to it. Which is not typical Gen, but this is, it's an overwhelming amount of stuff to go through that I was like, yeah, we'll come back later. I found a CD. I wish I could just listen to it without the music player. Yeah. Makes total sense. All right. Where does this turn out? Oh. Okay. Is this stuff that we can go to? Speed booster block. We want to go back through here, I think. Or maybe here. And then this is the main one, right? Item sphere. We're right above it. But we're on the wrong side of it. Dang. Maybe we'll scan a wall and it'll make more sense. I don't know when I'll come back and try to 100% this, but that'll be quite the doozy, yeah. It's no small feat. Oops. Well, this is the item sphere, so... Yay! Screw attack. Awesome. Surround Samus with powerful energy during a spin jump, allowing her to damage enemies upon impact. It can destroy screw attack blocks and is effective against enemies that are cloaked in electrical energy. Yes. Oh, it looks really cool. The world is our oyster. We can do everything. Oh, that's not true. We still can't do power bombs. Now that's a Metroid game. Screw attack. I wish we got screw attack soon. Smirk. Yeah, it ended up being a lot sooner than I realized. I'm not mad. Is there anything over here? Yes. A missile tank. You know what? Let's go get it. Now we can jump on things like Mario and it will be effective. And we won't just take damage and iframes and the like. Woohoo! Don't mind me using this and only this to get through every single room. Why is this all glowy? Also, can I shoot this from here? I don't think so. Is that not showing it connected in any way? Oh, here's a thing. Oh, rip. That's not the thing we wanted. How do we get down there? Have to go from over here, it looks like. Okay, we can do that. Screw attack reminds me of Sonic. Screw attack was the first ability. The game was originally made to be played by spinning into enemies, but it was too bland, so they changed it but kept the idea. Huh. I can see that because the screw attack logo is like the, what? I don't know. Iconic super S. It makes me think of Metroid. We want to go... Do we want to go down through this thing? Can we get to that? Yeah. Oh, wait, but these are all crumble blocked. Crumble blocked from us. So maybe not. Oh, our move was this and then I ruined it. Okay, fair. It's basically the Metroid logo. Yeah, yeah. Why you get it late in the game, it takes a lot of the challenge away, but fun how they kept the idea. Yeah. Oh wait, I wanted to I can't go down there. Okay. We're good. Is this thing functioning now? I guess I don't want it to, because we did want to drop down here. Come on. Those are really tricky. And they have that awful ice bomb thing. Oh, but we can do that. Okay. Right. I have to do this blast thing. And here's our item. Good, good, good. But I can't go back the way I came. I can't get out this passageway. I think all of this is blocked because here's a crumble block and here's a crumble block. Right? Yeah. Okay, so we want to keep going down this way. And investigate these speed booster blocks, right? What's up with those? Need to go now? Okay, Prescient. Take care. Thanks for hanging with us. I appreciate you. The fluid physics of the game are super pretty. The detail's incredible. And thank you for thanking the mods. Can we charge this in here? Is this enough running distance? Does this work like the other games where you can shoot and... Yeah. Oh. But I don't want to fall off this little platform here. Lots of famous items associated with games are in Smash, yeah. Wait, I got this. Oh, weird. I did it completely wrong, but we learned how to ball spark. That was close. What the hell? We need this. I think it's gonna be a chase after items kind of day. Wanted to quickly peep out a lurk and say I finally hit the big 5-0 in my number of references for research. Nice. Well done. That's a lot of references. No. Don't grab the dang ledge. I'm so clumsy with this. I probably want to do this after that door, but I'm afraid of this ledge right here. There's gotta be another place to charge this. Maybe up through here is the better way. Let's just do that. Oh, I see. Well, maybe... Oh, this is so complicated. No. I feel like item hunting is gonna be not as fun yet because as much as the controls are really smooth, they're like slippery in that I miss things constantly. So we might not do this stuff on stream. As soon as I was like, oh yeah, item hunting day, I'm like, never mind. I don't have the dexterity for this. Missile increased by 10. That's a ton. Gotta be honest, it took getting used to speed boosting on. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, what is? What? I love speed booster. What is this? Why does it feel so like mushy? As a non-native English amateur, when I was a kid, I thought this skill was an insult to the enemies. Like, screw you, Zoomer. Oh my god. Smash's items are pickings throughout history, yeah. Like, it's fine for straightaways, but when doing, like, this is a classic, what? Speed booster puzzle, and it feels so weird. What did this unlock? Just that enemy? Oh, more distance to charge this up. Weird. What's this? What are these? Okay. Rude missile block, yeah. Are these both missile blocks? We can't. Can we get this from here? I have to do that. I remember thinking that actual English in some games were just a made-up language like Simlish, but it was actually cartoony English. Oh my gosh, I love that. That's not real. Do I have to get both of those? Dang, this is really hard. Oh, no. What did this do for me? Oh, okay. Okay. Well, now we have to go back the way we came. And then we wanna... Is this a missile tank we haven't gotten yet? Because this was frozen. Okay. Do we want to go see what else is in this room? If we can, yeah. Not that, I mean, not that there's anything. Do we want to fill the map squares in this room? Is basically all that I mean by that. If we can, we will. Not a complete waste of exploration. No, it turned out okay. That was hard. Those were definitely more challenging. Oh, I want to come back here, though. Hidden items, but I liked it. This was all frozen before, too. Should I have scanned through all that? I think we're okay. Yay, map squares! Wow, complete not a waste of time. Feels good. We've come full circle. This isn't something over here? I guess not. Look at this cool... This is where we started out by this weird looking building. Animal Crossing languages English sped up a lot through a filter. I mean more games that say short phrases like oopsie or get over here. Yeah. Okay, complete tangent, but it's related to what Lam was saying about cartoon English. When I go back and make clips or highlights of the stream, sometimes there's like a screen capture I really want of a reaction face or something in the game, and I have to slow it down, right? A lot of people do that. They'll slow down the player, or you'll speed up the player if you want to watch a lot of stuff really quickly. And when I hear myself speak slowed down, because I don't always mute it, because the sound cues help me like get the right screen grab, the way that the words are chopped short, the way that I talk, and I'm sure everyone talks when you're fluent, it's not exactly... I don't know. Talking fast and shortening your words sounds really strange when you listen to it at a slow speed. The diction is very muddled. Filling out map squares. Yes, exactly, Pepper. It's toasty, not oopsie, but I thought the same. Can see ice in the background of some rooms. Yeah. Saw something like that in Did You Know Gaming. I remember that Japanese versus other versions of Animal Crossing had different Animal Crossing babble. I like it. When you slow down the audio of someone speaking, it sounds like they're drunk. It just sounds... Yeah, it sounds pretty weird. We're gonna go back this way. Because we can. And it'll be quicker. Should have got that before, but it's okay. Emmy zone, but it's clear. Why could we not go through here before? Who knows? Oh, thank goodness we can destroy those things now. Hi, Fenris, welcome in. A lot of hard consonants get softened or dropped entirely. Exactly. Sankari, hi, welcome in. Anything in here that we are excited about? Now I can't stop filling in map squares. This is bad. It's gonna triple the playthrough time as if it wasn't long enough already. It's enjoyable to see the rooms completely filled in. Oh, this is all so different. We haven't been here in forever. Bryn, hi, welcome. Ooh, that was my hand on the table. Hi, thanks for the human hello. I want to watch Speed Up Jen with squirrel voice. Yeah. Maximum, how's it going? I don't know what my playtime is. 100% map speedrun. Let's do it. I stopped caring about map squares at this point. If it's visible, it's good enough. Now we have screw attack, so I have the means to fill every square, and it's dangerous. Does this go back to the vent in that other room? No. And this was where this was the thing we had to raise and lower the water level. Could we not get up here before? I don't think we had the ability to jump up here before. This room is massive. Oh my. Oh, hello. An unknown resource. If I had to guess our current playthrough hours, this is day 6. Probably 18 to 20 hours in. Purple. What do we have that's purple? Nothing, because if we had the item, it would tell us on the map from our tutorial, I think. It's not a crumble block, is it? No. What is this madness? I don't think I want to go through here though, unless... Oh! Oh, come on! I don't think we're supposed to be able to do this. Oh, goodness. I think the timer stops when you're in map screen. Oh my gosh, add like 2 hours to my playtime of just map time. More than that. Does the save tell you your playtime? I don't know. Oh, it should? Okay, thanks, Pants. I feel like this is some cool morph ability that we don't have, that we are gonna get later. That allows us to roll uphill. I'm pretty sad about it. I feel like I should be able to cheese this because I want to. If you could only use power bombs. Oh, if only. Zara, hi. Welcome. No spoilers. I feel ya. Yep. Not Andrew P. Welcome in. How's it going? Daxon, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. I'm hopping up and down inside of a tube. Stubbornly not willing to admit defeat. Alright. It's lost its charm. We just found this enormous hallway, I don't even know, atrium type room. Marbles, yeah, it's basically marbles with Samus. Look at how enormous this room is. Wow, fascinating. Okay, so which path do we choose? We can go in here. We can go through here. Maybe we'll do those two first, and then we'll go into this unknown stuff. Because this feels like more backtracky. Yeah, I like this plan. Let's do that for the next 3 hours. Okay, Pepper, you called it. Big room. Big. Yeah, we went through here. Is there anything under this? Can we go swimming in this water? No? Okay, this was blocked before. What's up here? A door. Any hidden things over here? Nope. It doesn't look like there's any hidden things. Let's just go this way. Forget every future counter from here on out because I'm just gonna use screw attack instead. They're afraid of you at this point? Yeah. Pretty much. Oh, okay. This is on a ledge we couldn't get before. And what was the next thing I wanted to do? Was that it? But I didn't know that they were connected? Solid. There's a missile up here. We can go look for that. How far are you? I don't know what a great measure for that is. Does a mission log help you? We just got screw attack. And we got, gravity suit last stream. And we fought Z57. And now we're kind of item hunting, yeah. That's what I'm in the mood for, I guess. Oh, this connects here? Are these powerbomb ones though? Oh no, nice. That's handy. Is this not something we can do? Oh, it's super missiles. I haven't seen one of those in ages. James, how's it going? Welcome in. Thanks for the hello. Where does this... Why does it look like there should be more breakable blocks in here, but there's not? Okay. I think that's it for our backtracking then. There's so much stuff. Missile plus tank? Do we go all the way up here too? Maybe? Do we think this connects somehow? Oop, we're gonna get bopped? No, we're good. This looks like it was open, but then there was a giant earthquake or something that shook a bunch of debris into my path. Doing well, glad you're doing well too? Yeah, that's good news. Okay, we're gonna go down here. And now we can go through here. Can we also open this? It's missiles. Why would we want to do that? Oh, nice. Friends who have played all this Corpius stuff, spoilies, nobody should be deleting these. We're good because Corpius was the boss I fought in the beginning. But yeah, keep in mind for mod's sake, yeah, okay, we're good. You're good. Thanks, mods. I didn't think it was, but it's always safe and great to ask. Of course, of course. Is there anything down here in this lava? Can I not scan? Oh, I already did the scan. Better to ask and be told. Yeah. There's not a lot left to be spoiled. Trusting Ta to be good help. Just wanted to be sure because I hadn't seen Ta in chat for a bit. You're good. I mean, it seems like we're pretty far. To be fair, I don't actually know what we have left, but I don't, you know, I don't want to. We'll find out when we find out, I guess. Justin Jones, welcome in. Welcome to the chat. Ooh. That's fine. This is fine. That door is closed. Oh, what kind of block is this? Beam block. Okay, good. I didn't realize that was going to be closed from that direction. This better be worth it. Oh. Oh, I'm so bad at these. Lurking in the shadows. I'm glad I found your channel. It's been awesome reliving Metroid series through your streams. Thanks, James. I'm glad you found us too. I know there's a lot of like... Oh, I don't have to do that jump. I can just do this now. A lot of hype for like being able to relive the series again, so I appreciate it. No spoilers. No spoilers in chat. Early game stuff at the beginning. I mean, it's true it's from earlier in the game, but that's up to me and the mods to decide. Like, that is at mods' discretion. I've been exploring the series, never played as a kid. It's been a lot of fun. Heck yes. This is a confusing puzzle. It makes me think we come at it from the other side, but I don't think that's the case. I'm so bad at these. And there's not... Maybe we learn something later for this? It's not below here, because it would show those too. Huh. Is it above somewhere? But I think... Am I locked in now? No, because that grapple block is gone. Austin, welcome in. How's it going? Hello, hello. We came all this way, but I am unsure. Maybe from up here or something? That is a very tricky thing. I don't know, I'll put a marker there. Woke up from a nap that went longer than expected. Oh, how was it? Do you feel better for having napped though? I don't know if you all have noticed, but I've been posting things to the Discord like later and later at night. And I really need to fix my sleep schedule. I'm sleeping in, so it's not that I'm not getting enough hours, but I would like to start waking up a little bit earlier again. Some of the mods haven't played, it makes it a bit difficult to know all the names. Yeah, exactly. This was one of the first puzzles I did before fully understanding mechanics. Took me over 30 minutes to get. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna come back to that one. Goblin hours, one of us. Pretty much. Goblin hours. Alright, that was worth it too. We have 123 missiles now. This is excellent news. I am not mad about having 123 missiles to play with. You're getting a head start on daylight savings, true. When do we get the Samus Sonic crossover where Samus can charge up speed boost by balling up and mashing jump? That would be cool. Have you stolen some of my time? I went to bed at midnight and woke up at 9. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe llama. Man, I really wanna know how that works. I wonder if you can ball spark through bomb blocks. Cause what did we learn? In some other playthrough about the things that that Shine Spark does and does not destroy. We can't do it from there. Do we think we can? Okay, hang on. I wonder if it's gonna destroy those blocks underneath our feet though. Used to have a gremlin schedule, yeah. I feel like Samus doing Sonic Spin Dash has to be animation out there. Mariah, hi, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today also. It's good to see you. Can you bomb these while... Okay, hang on. I don't think so far I've been able to do a ball spark like... Oops. Jump up in the air. Maybe we should test it. Good test. Can we get one while we're falling? It's a lot of, it's nice that a lot of these have multiple solutions, yeah. Oh, these enemies are mean. Did you remember to press jump? Magus, please. Honestly, I probably forgot. Whoa, what? Why did that make us stick to the ceiling there? I wonder if it has something to do with the fact that that enemy is there. Oh. No! That's not what I wanted. We shine sparked into the ceiling. Oh, that's why I grabbed onto the ceiling. Cool. Oh, what? I went the wrong way. But I don't think that's gonna work because they're bomb blocks. Dang it. That was so dumb. How did I even get that to work? I don't even know what I did. Now we just keep crawling into that little hole over and over again. You can't do that from in here. Oh, enemy is the worst thing ever. It truly makes me think that that's part of the puzzle. Is like incorporating it somehow. Good, 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 good. I really don't like having speed booster on the Joy-Con. It's weird and mushy and it makes my thumb hurt. Hearing the music transition to the item room brings back stress of learning the puzzle for the first time. I'm sorry, Cherry X. We won't stay here for the whole stream, but I wish that I had not... Okay, so... I wish that we hadn't gone the wrong way, because then I couldn't even test my theory of whether or not this even breaks through bomb blocks, because I feel like it doesn't, but I was trying to at least test it out. The booster input is unfortunate, a drawback of having so many actions commands in the toolkit. Yeah. Oh, but you can drop bomb. Oh, what? But then if I drop a bomb and then go through, that doesn't help us either. Because if we ball spark from that little hallway, how long do we hold our shine for? And I haven't learned how to re-spark yet. Puzzle does not compute, yeah. Samus. Is weird. Because if we can get through that area, it still doesn't even help. It'd be... Wait, what did this say? I'd love to see a developer's comments on the intended method in Shine Spark puzzles. Yeah. Well... I don't know, we might leave it then. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do after that point. I feel like it's like Respark where you don't know what the thing is until somebody shows you how to do it. But I'm not giving up yet, but we will come back. James, thank you for the lurk. Alright, that was a lot. We got very sidetracked and I loved it. It was a good time. Yeah, we went so far away from where we're supposed to be right now. Mr. L, how's it going? Welcome in. Now we're on a map square mission. Thank goodness we have the map marker, yeah. Although, I loved map markers, don't get me wrong, but the way that the map is so detailed, if I'm combing through it anyway, I'm gonna go back here and be like, oh look, an E-tank that I don't have, so there's really no need for both, but I don't know, it'll remind me that there's like a weird puzzle here. Yeah. I'll turn on my the game myself and look if there are easy solutions without telling. Yeah, if you're wanting to like play with it and see what else, other ways you can get it, that's cool. Oh, thanks, Llama. Yeah, just, no hints. You know the drill. Some people are gonna make a map completion speedrun category for this, I know it. Yep. The highlight icons function, yeah. Mia, welcome in. You get an arrow on your minimap pointing towards it. That's what I used it for. For the highlight icons, that's cool. Change it to Metroid Dread filling out map squares. We really should. Filling every map square. Look, there's one, I missed it. I'm just staring at the mini-map while I do this. This is bad. Jen, it stops now. Okay, thank you, chat. I appreciate you all. You're wonderful. We're gonna move on. Nope, we're moving on. Don't fill those squares. Conscious effort to not fill them in. You get more views if I'm just filling map squares. This is another very big room with a very big enemy. Wait. It's got a flying one too? Oh, I remember. The thing I did for this is just, like, slide under it, I think. But it's got that other flying one up above that we should probably take care of. Are you susceptible to... Yep. Okay, interesting. Like the ghost friend in the back, thank you. Me is the one I told you about who drew Super Metroid map from memory. That's amazing! Oh my gosh, heck yes. The dream. I want to be able to draw the Hollow Knight map from memory someday, and Super would be quite the feat, but oh my gosh. My boy, welcome in. How's it going? Yeah, we're super powered now. Waiting on the day Nintendo creates Metroid Maker, and we have the option Dread versus old school grid map options. I like that. I love how a massive enemy can be instantly defeated by a mere spin. Yeah. Hollow Knight would be harder than Super to draw. Well, okay, fair. Context, I have far more hours and randomizer hours in Hollow Knight than I do in Super, so it would be much harder if I had played it a lot less, and it's been a while. I just think I would enjoy drawing it. And then doing like little bugs here and there, if I remember what enemies are in what rooms. Playtime would be relevant. Screw attack is busted and makes exploring for 100% super smooth. I know, we're getting very distracted today with having screw attack, filling in map squares, and wanting to go back for every item. But I like it. It's a good time. Far more lighthearted experience than some of our other playthrough days. You get screw attack and the pulse scan, pulse radar, and you're just... Item hunting is no match for us. Oh, heck yeah. Speaking of... Is this a new... Emmy room? I don't think so. Here's a missile we don't have. I don't think we want to go back to Dyren. I think we are trying to find an item. Oh, screw attack was the thing that Adam was probably referring to. So I think we just want to go to a network room and talk to Adam again. Finding the missiles people left all over the place, yeah. Here's one. Oh. Are these crumble blocks? I guess we'll just go for it. Missile block. That's a crumble block. No! Unfair. You sound, on these ramps, you sound like a basketball or something. Yeah, sure. Dread would be a nightmare to draw, yeah. I would rather eat my Switch with a spoon than try to draw Dread's map. Dang. Antable, welcome in. Hello, hello. Does Adam keep track of map scores? I don't know. Space jump to Space Jam! Yeah, we're back with Sporty Samus. Oops, I didn't want to go through there. Oh, we have to talk to you. It locks us in.
Uploading data.
Well done, Samus. You have stopped the planet from cooling. In addition, you have gained the screw attack ability. It will help you access previously unreachable places. You are far more combat ready than when you first arrived, but you are still not prepared to face Raven Beak. There is a very low probability of success in standing against him now.
Okay. That's it? Alright, thanks. Keep exploring, keep looking for upgrades. Got it. Noted. Wait, but did I break the... missile square? Oops. Weird. Why would you want to do that? What is that for? Strange. Adam would probably blame me for wasting so much time to complete the map. Maybe. By the way, you got an upgrade. That's all. Bye. Yeah, what? Okay. So, what's my plan? We're by an elevator if we want to go back to Dyren. There's an item over here. Let's go over there. Maybe we'll take this back to... where does it go? Cataris again? We were just there. Adam's like a dad telling you that you're never good enough, but probably proud of you from his heart. Oh. Samus, have you filled out... you have filled out 50.10359% of all map squares. Adam's on lunch break, but contractually obligated to give updates. Yeah, fair enough. I think we want the door that's down here. Oh, should I be scanning? In case there's a secret block. No, don't go up there. Oh my gosh, so are these? Wow, that's so much quicker. Oh my god. Oops. That's wild. Tunes, welcome in. It's good to see you. Things are not going too dreadful. They're going pretty good. Like butter. Screw attack OP as usual. Seriously. That one move. Oh, I went the wrong way. What's this? Grapple? It doesn't even say. Oh, those are, the blue panels that we used to grab onto the wall while we were fighting Corpius. I want to go into the backgrounds. Me too. The backgrounds are beautiful. Oh, this is open now. I don't know that it was open before. Okay. Aha! I don't think we had bombs the last time we were here, or missiles. Aha! Excellent find. Almost at a 130 missiles. Now what's my plan? Yeah, I guess I'm leaning more towards Dyren than Catarus, but now we're closer to the Catarus elevator. Also, we're at 89% of items in Arteria, which is pretty cool. He gives you updates over a loudspeaker. Samus, please come to my office. I have to speak with you. Can find creatures to pet outside the two-dimensional dangerous plane. Yeah. Let's look at... First of all, are there any more areas that are flashing? Oh, right here. Oh, because this was closed to us. But we could have come there from another direction. That's okay. That and then this up here are the main two that I'm seeing. %38% of Catarus. This is where we would come up the elevator. You could go get a missile tank. And another missile tank. And go maybe check this out. Oh no, that's blocked. JK. Maybe go here. Ooh, okay, let's do that. I like this plan. Do we need to save? Sure. I just started in a direction, but I don't know that's where we want to go, because we have this already. Okay, let's go. Dang, this area is massive. Wait, no, what am I doing? I'm getting confused. Jerry X, thank you for redeeming human kindness. I appreciate it. Sending human kindness from me to you, to all the chat. I'm so glad that you're here. I appreciate you. You are loved. You are strong. You can get through the rest of the week. I believe in you. And you make the community a better place. Thanks for contributing to chat and using your channel points and making this a fun playthrough. Thanks for that, Jerry X. All the love in chat. Yeah, our plan is to go back and I don't know. We're exploring. Welcome in, dudes. How's it going? Welcome to the chat. We're gonna go over this way. Oh, I should have scanned this room, but I think we already maybe scanned through here. I can't remember. This is where we ended last time because it's really close to the Z57 room. Yeah. Do we have to go back through there, or do we go around it? No, I think we do go back through there? Sure. Is it closed? No, it's... Oh. Wait, so then how do we get over there? Can we not? But I would like to explore through here. Can we go to... We just have to go through this way then. Oh, okay. Alright, that's fair. Very tired? Yeah. Is it late for you, Alien? This is closed. Okay. This is why I need to, it's not a waste of time for me to read through the map screen like that, because we have to check which doors are even open. My brain, whenever I see someone in follows, go online with Outer Wilds, but also I can't watch yet because I haven't finished DLC. Pretty confident I'll finish in next couple streams though after a hypothesis test. Nice, Chai, that's exciting. This is the only stream I watch. I'm a Twitch noob. I have a question. Is there a way to see those emotes? I only see them as words in chat. It's part of the reason why I have them displayed here, so you should see them up on the player. But yeah, we have browser extensions. You should be able to just do !BTTV and it'll set up. If you're on desktop, you can set that up. If you're on mobile, they still don't have a way to show them. Other than, like, you'll see them here. And we have Frankerface Z as well, which I don't think we use as heavily for stream commands and stuff like that, but I still really like it. The more emotes, the merrier, right? I don't know if that's always the case. Took me a long time to figure it out. Gotcha. Twitch noob 2, it's too complicated for me. Thanks for using the BTTV command. I did do the low latency mode in mobile the other day, and it's pretty good. I'm glad. I used to always, if I was modding or lurking or something, trying to respond to people in chat, and I would say, oh, I'm sorry if it doesn't make any sense. I'm on mobile delay, but it feels like it makes a lot more sense now. This room didn't used to be full of all these enemies. Oops. I'll check them out before next stream. It makes me sad not to see the Metroid larva doing the bop. Yeah. You can have BTTV and Frankie Crazy at the same time. Yes, you can have both. Good questions. Never be afraid to ask stuff like that. We do not assume that everyone here is a Twitch longtime user and veteran, and there's a lot of nuanced stuff about, I don't know, Twitch extensions and features and all kinds of stuff. That probably would have been handy, huh? What's up here? Okay, seems useful. Maybe. Well, we managed to get through without that before, so... Use Frankerfazy on laptop, and it's fine for me, so I don't see the need for another extension. Yeah, fair. I don't use either, just look at the silly emotes and chat on stream. I'm going over this way to get missiles. And walk around in the lava. Because we can. Nice. Oops, I wanted to do this. Okay. And we want this one too, right? Yeah. This seems like we may need to do a speed boost. That was a pretty long running area. No, this is fine. Anything down here in the lava? I don't think so. Hey, good job, team. Now we want to go back over here. Here-ish. Admittedly, I've been silly and not installed BTTV and such yet, partly laziness and partly wanting to make sure I still understand the default vanilla experience. Fair. Mom the Human, welcome in. Hello, hello. Is it really lava if you're walking on it? Yeah, because we got the gravity suit to protect us. Okay, this... No, wait, this might be... Oop, dang. Is this a one-way door situation? I'm tempted to go over here and look around, but not that tempted. Let's do this instead. Oops. Oh, nice. Brings us back to the purple teleporter. And now we can go up here. I do like it when chat is included on stream to make it possible to see augmented version, and I can use Metroid Boing and such manually. Yeah. 135 now? Okay. Ooh, what's that over there? A bombable wall from the other side. Is this right here? No. Sadly. Okay. Yeah. You can never have too many missiles, true. I feel like, is there not a scannable thing on the floor? How do we get down there? Secrets.
Yes! 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 Yes!
Thank you for the follow. Thanks for supporting a fellow human. Welcome in. Oh, this is how we get down here. Okay, nice. Crumble blocks. More crumble blocks. Oh, nope. Come on. Here, let's scan the room. Oh, ooh, that was close. I wish you could keep the radar on, the sonar on, yeah. Unknown resource. How many of these do we have? Where can it tell me how many unknowns I have? 5? We're so ready for whatever the unknown resource is. These map squares. Let's go. This is all new in here. We couldn't go in the lava before. Ooh. Another giant room. Okay, is this all a dead end then? Because we fell into it. So now... what's my plan? This was all... No, what's here? That's a... Isn't this an ME valve? Or like a missile block or something? I'm not sure what that is. And there's a room here with an item in it. Oh, we walked past this. Oh, no we didn't. We couldn't... We came over here, but I didn't go down this way, because this is where the trapdoor is. Dang it. Okay. You've gathered 5 censored, now you just need the blocked to use it. Exactly. Samus takes the floor as lava very seriously. Kool-Aid looks refreshing, yeah. Oh, and I forgot about this thing. Dang it. Can I get to that? Not from this side. Let me put a marker here. Have I used any yet? I don't think so for Cataris. It's like here-ish, though. Was it attached to this? But I feel like we scanned all the way through here. Yeah, we scanned this room and we didn't see anything. Should take it seriously when the floor is seriously lava. Yeah. I know, we're looking at our map so often, but it's worth it. It keeps paying off. We have like a zillion missiles. Just found out there's a Metroid Dread event in Tetris 99 if anyone plays the game. Nice. Gotta go do groceries. Oops. Remember, before you give up, give it one more try. Thanks. Thanks, E-Blob. Have fun with groceries. And, yeah, I will keep that in mind from here on out, because that's how we got through the Z57 fight. This is a sensor door. Okay. It starts on Friday. I like Tetris. I have it installed. Very cool. Achievement that actually exists in a different game. The lava is floor. I like it. We never went through here, but... Oh yeah, there is an item in here. Aha. Aww. Sad. This map is so big. This is like a power bombable glass window room, right? I don't know. We don't have lemons or cheeseburgers. Oh, I never came back in here because it was hot. Are these also gonna be power bombs? Speed booster. Interesting. Can we do this through lava with gravity suit? I think we can. But dang. It's making things very complicated. It makes me wonder if this is connected or something. I don't think so, but... Shouldn't be ashamed for looking at your map a lot. Maps are useful. Just ask Dora. You're Neato Ta. Everybody's Neato. Do we leave a marker on this one? Yeah. Let's go explore this. Fusion has the cruelest puzzles, so I believe in you. Thanks, Jeriax. The map is complex enough that I might miss having a bottom screen map with Samus Returns. That made it even easier to like check the map frequently. Okay. So at least we can go get this one. Interesting. Oh, this is from the other side? What? We've clearly missed scanning stuff. Can I get this from by doing this? Sneaky. What color teleport is that? Orange. We don't have an orange yet. That's exciting. Aren't you glad you checked? Ugh. Yes. The touchscreen on DS, 3DS is often used, as a map screen. Gotcha. In games that have one, being able to glance at map without stopping to open a menu is super convenient. Yeah, that's really cool. I get it. Without ever having played it or used that, I can say that I'm a fan. Can I pull this away? No, not like that. Grapple beam, how do you work again? Nice. So now I still wonder where we do the sprinting for that speed booster situation, but I kind of want to abandon all this backtracking for a little bit and check out this teleporter. Almariah. We don't have lemons and now we don't have oranges. The question mark teleportal? Yeah. Let's go. Let's dive in. If it lets us? Oh, wow. All the way across to Gavarin. Ooh, there's... Oh, this is close to that area that we still don't know how to get through. Never mind. Oh, but we have screw attack for some of the blocks nearby here now. If Jen didn't check, I think she'd go bananas thinking about it. Let's go over here, sure. I did the exact same thing on my playthrough, yeah. I love the teleporter screen. We accept cancel. Yeah, we'll take a ride on the teleporter. We'll probably take our stream break pretty soon too. Maybe we'll find well, it auto saves here, but maybe we'll find a save room. What? Excuse you? Does this door stay open forever now? Aww, I don't like that it's one way. This is how we get there. Alright. Fair enough. Let's go to all this scary biz over here. Who knows what is in store. Goodbye, Cataris. For now. I want to see that if this does close. Wait, what does it say? Oh, access open. Okay, good. Just kidding. It does look a little bit like a transporter, huh, Pepper? Stretch in liquids time. Yeah, pretty soon here. I'm guessing this yellow room coming up is either a network room or something else. A save room. So do these all stay broken? I don't think they do. No, they don't. Okay. I can't trust teleporters after learning about the idea that they only work by destroying the original and creating an exact replica elsewhere. Mm-hmm. Thanks for the throne link again, Todd. Yeah, maybe we should go over our channel announcements right before break for the people that weren't here at the very beginning of stream. Welcome back, humans. Hello, hello. I hope you had a good break. Let's jump back into this game. Hi, friends. Welcome back. We're talking pumpkin carving on the break here. That's amazing. I don't think I'll be carving one this year. But it's been so long. That would be pretty fun, actually. Oops, sorry. Okay, there's our volume. I usually do depth carvings where you can make gradients in varying brightness. What should I do? The possibilities are endless. Didn't notice until cat cameo, but that's a beautiful shirt. Thank you. It's so comfy. The fabric is like a nice, kind of flannel, kind of not. It's very soft. All right. Let's fight a boss. I'm ready. I'm pumped. I needed that quick little break. Let's see what it even is, because I feel like it's gonna be... Oop, nice. First, let's try to get by the eye door. I feel like it's gonna be very scary. Oh yeah, and I couldn't figure out how to do the shine spark. I am curious if there's any blocks at the bottom of the room here. We did get screw attack. Yeah, we're really powerful now. It's scary. And what did I try to do? I think you can run from like here. Oh. How far away can you open this from? Alright, cool. Yeah, maybe we want this before the fight. No, it's 3 of 4. If only it was 4 of 4. Still worth it, right? Do we need... I can't remember if we need to save again after that in case we die. I don't think so, but maybe just to be safe. See, we needed that break so I could figure out how to do the shine spark. I wonder if this fight is gonna be more soldiers or more monsters. Alright. Little grubs. Tiny little bugs. They look like small versions of some of the big enemies we've seen. This is closed. Almost spidery. Is this gonna be a spider boss? Yikes. Why were you behind an eye door? Whoa. Oh god. We fought you. Is this like a gauntlet room? Yeah, it's a gauntlet room. Okay, this strategy doesn't work anymore. What is the grid that shows up? Oh, this is weird. Okay, so it's not a spider, but it is a bigger version of like whatever these things are that we've seen. Oh, these ones are scared of me. They're kind of cute. Okay, it's hard to do that from low to the ground. There we go. Now we get this. Oh, okay. I don't think we have time to charge up storm missiles. Oh my god. How do we, like, dissipate that? Can we just not do that many hits in a row? Ooh, it makes a... Oh, okay, that's what that means. Weird. Yeah, this is its next attack phase. And we can't screw attack through that. It still hurts if we screw attack. The small ones look like head crabs from Half-Life. The music is very fusion. I could see it, hear it. Takes so many missiles and it only takes like 2 good screw attack hits. Oops. Or 1. I don't know. How do we stay within... That one is wild. Are we supposed to like air dash over the top or something? Oh, this one is... Oh. Oh, I hate it. Okay, that was rude. Oh, there we go. We're back as I'm typing to you all. Sorry for the outage. I think it's just an internet issue. It happens sometimes, and we always come back. We didn't win the fight. Don't worry, you didn't miss anything. I didn't notice that it wasn't connected for a minute though. Welcome back! Everyone panic. Don't panic. It's okay. I defeated the boss off screen. I wish. We didn't win, don't worry. I mean, I wouldn't want you to miss it, that's all. Alright, this is tricky though. I think the only thing you missed was me pondering about how to avoid this situation. I guess this? Yeah, maybe. But it does follow me. And I have a hard time figuring out how to do that part. It's too smart for me. Ugh. You can't come over here. Yeah, keep doing this attack and not that other one. No, it landed right on top of me. I was too slow. A smart way to avoid the lights. I didn't think of it until now. There's gotta be... There's probably another way, but it's working for now. I am worried that we're gonna lose stream again, but I hope not. The biggest hug. This is an interesting boss. It's very, compared to the last fight that was so over the top hype, it's this slow, lumbering boss, but then the electric whatevers are very scary. You know, the electric whatevers. Samus, please. Just hang out. Oh, see this thing. I'm not good with. But this is an okay strategy. Alright, let's go. Oh, turned around. Somehow turned around fast. Oh, here's this thing again. Fight purple with purple. Except my speedy thing is like blue. I think purple is just coming from screw attack. quick enough. Nope, shoot. Okay, it's fine. I was trying to attack so we could speed things up. Oh, core time. Okay. Can I hit the core with screw attack? What do we get? Electric something. Cross bomb. Is that gonna make those cool gridded things? Cross bomb. A powerful bomb whose blast extends in straight lines horizontally and vertically. While in morph, hold R and press Y to set. Weird. I feel like a proud older brother seeing Jen flash shift during a boss fight. Jerry X, last stream it finally clicked, but oh my gosh, I couldn't figure out flash shift for the longest time. I just gave up on it. Okay. Cool. I feel like we need that for a few things. Napalm, welcome in. Saw the VOD, yeah. That's right, you had mentioned you got to see the progress in the VOD. I'm assuming this room is gonna teach me how to use this thing. Yeah. Very cool. Are there more over here? Yay! This is one of the abilities I wish they gave you earlier. Yeah. Flash shift was the action I just had to remap. Trying to press A while holding a charge or firing was annoying. LZ felt much better. Yeah, it's the reason I gave up on it so early was I would like think I was charging it and then I would release it when I didn't want to. Like I kept dashing before I was ready. So you'll see me dash into the doors instead of over them. I don't know, it was just very sensitive. Ever since stream crashed, there's a minute delay. Refreshing should help. Sometimes that does happen when we have like the reconnect issue. And if we need to restart, we can, if it's real bad. I'm assuming these are all crumble blocks. Refresh works? Okay. So then we come up here and we can go across crumble blocks now? Oh. Wow. Fascinating. Oh, come on. What is the timing of that, though? What the hell? I don't understand. Nope, shit. We almost ruined it. Okay. No, no, don't go that way. Oh, I don't like it. I know, we have screw attack already. Weird. And now we get a new Tram, why does this exist? Is this a ball spark puzzle or something? Because you can't... Oh, that's odd. Okay, whatever. Six-month alert! Trav, thank you for the 6 months. Welcome back to the human race. Enjoy Earth Badge, your emotes, your ad-free viewing. We're very glad to have you. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You know what I really need to do, and I haven't yet, is make an 18-month alert, because we have 6 and 12, and eventually we're going to have to make a 24, which is a lot. I wonder if we should keep them all being puppy cat themed, since the 6 and 12 are. We're filling map squares, don't mind me. Alright, I think we're good. Where is this gonna take us? New place? Are ships in this place? Hanubia? No. I'm not ready. We've got 2 light up areas here. We have a bunch of stuff we can do in this area with screw attack, right? And we have so many map markers. I like crossbomb. I saw people complain in previous Metroid games about how slow it is to go in a tunnel and plant 1 bomb at a time. Yeah. I'm sure it'll come in handy. We've only had it for a few minutes. I'll get more used to it as we go. Dun dun dun. Jen immediately backs away from going on the tram. I'm here to make good on a promise you rated Kim Chica. Hey Largo, welcome in. Glad to have you in the chat. And thanks for the follow the other night. Heck yeah. I've been watching Jenny play through the DLC. It's been excellent, and meeting some new people from her community for sure. It wasn't a fever dream, no. You're good. Gonna go take a walk outside in the sun for a bit. If I don't catch end of stream, hope you have a lovely rest of evening. Thank you, Chai. I appreciate you so much. Take care, have a good walk, and we'll see you around. We'll probably, yeah, we'll be live for a bit longer. I'm trying to decide. Oh, remaining Emmy, 2 of 7. I didn't see that counter before. We've got 41% of Berenia, 46% of Gavarin, 25% of Dyron, 14% of Ferenia, 50% of Ilun, 61% of Cataris. So, I'm trying to figure out if I want to look around at all these and go back for more stuff, or we should go, continue towards this new area. This may or may not be a question that I want answered. I will phrase it that way. But if I'm to go through this game, is there gonna be a point where I can like stop progress and do an item hunting stream before we finish? Are we gonna be able to format it that way? Or should we decide now if we want to item hunt before we progress? Yeah, that's a safe word question. I'm gearing up for VR blind through. Oh my gosh. Scary. I feel foolish for having not played Outer Wilds DLC yet. Missed out on so many streams from wonderful people. Oh, Austin, it is okay. Take your time with it. Don't rush through the DLC. If I had any advice for anybody starting it or who hasn't played it yet, don't rush yourself. Take all the time you want or need. Because I know a few people, myself included, who were like trying to do it on a timeline with streaming, and it's just something you want to take all the time in the world. Also, if you have any preconceived notions of playthrough time, throw them out the window. As every non-linear game. It could be 2 hours of playthrough, it could be 222 hours of playthrough. Like, they're all valid. There's no point of no return. You can explore before the end. You can do a grand tour. Thank you. Awesome. Thank you, Jerry X and Dude. Yeah, and thanks everybody for asking safe word. Even worse, haven't played the base game. Trav, you gotta do it. Whenever you're ready. Charmander, hi, welcome in. Can do a big explore at the end. Thank you, Amaraya. Awesome. Let's continue then. All right, I feel better. Let's do the thing. We'll have like a dedicated map explore item hunt stream then. As if today wasn't already kind of that, but thank you for thanking the mods. I think maybe that was more information than I wanted, Alien. You're good. Thank you for thanking the mods. No pressure, but definitely pressure. Today was a teaser of exploration. Today was a teaser of Jen wants to fill every map square in this game. Oops, we might do it. We'll see. Hanubia. I feel like I really need to be in the right mindset for Outer Wilds. I did actually start it a while back, but it didn't click at the time, not giving up on it. That's fair. If it doesn't click, it doesn't click. That's fine too. But better to give it a chance, like a fair chance, than to bash your head against a wall thinking I need to make this game work for me when maybe it's not the right time. Okay, I'm missing stuff in the background because I'm staring at the minimap. What was that creature that just ran away? Was it an animal? Was it a soldier? Come back. If I go over here, will we see it again? No, I don't think so. I think it's just gone. Okay, well, serves me right. Had to fight the impulse, didn't always win. This is interesting looking. Okay, tube. Tunnel. I'm gonna get power bombs. Is this gonna break very soon? When it clicks, that's my life force. Heck yeah. Yeah, we need this. Sure. Oh, hello?
Uploading data.
Adam?
This area,
How's it going?
Nubia, is on the planet's surface. You finally made it, Samus. There is still a problem. Destroying the planet will eliminate the X-parasites, but Ravenbeak is unlikely to sit idly by as this happens. He will try to escape once he detects the danger. Ravenbeak's search for Metroid DNA poses a threat to the galaxy. You will never give up. The odds are still not in your favor, but you must end things here.
Okay.
I am searching for his location. Return here later for an update.
Oh, interesting. Sure, save. Digging Adam's animation. It's pretty cool. Adam sounds adamant. Wow. Wow. But true. That's a lot of blocks. Oh, I can't get these through the wall. That's fine.
Yes! 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 Yes!
Thank you for the follow. Thanks for supporting a fellow human. Is that what these are? No. We still don't know what this thing is. Oh, that was excessive. Yeah, I guess we'll just jump in this hole. There's a scary enemy underneath us. No, I don't want to use the new ability. Where's the crumble block here? Oh, there's not? Interesting. No, rip. Oh, okay. Ah. Oh, now you can laser beam me. Oh, ducking didn't help. Okay, but screw attack is handy for that. Oh, and it's an eye door already? We just fought a boss. I think we want to destroy that for later, because this is quicker. Wait, what? Oh, is this one of those? Hang on. It's not an eye door, it's one of these things. We fought those before, but it's been a while. Ooh, and an elevator. Is this gonna take me to my ship? It's an ear door, a brain door. Control question, is this left thumbstick dependent? What does that mean, actually? I should know. Oh, this takes us back down to Ferenia? Yeah, okay, let's go. Can I use D-pad? No, the defaults don't allow you to use D-pad. I don't know if anybody has successfully like remapped. I don't think that's a thing that you can remap. Yeah, I don't like that aspect of it either, Largo, because there are some things in this that I would really prefer to use D-pad for, but you have, I feel like the reason is because you have this, right? That's the main reason why. Oh, that was a good save. D-pad has special commands assigned to it, yeah. Have a form of drift right now. Gotcha. Mm-hmm. I understand the pain. Is this... There's some in front of this? Is this something we can do? No? Okay, I guess we have to fall down the crumble blocks. Why is this like this? What? Do we get something later that we can use on that? I've never seen anything like this before in my life. Disappointing. Gooblob is cozy in the wall. Don't disturb its nap. Must get Gooblob shortcut. Ugh. Oh, this is a weird looking room. What's happening here? The cardboard fix does wonders. I've considered it, not opposed. I avoid warranties for fun for work. Okay, we'll go up here. This is frozen, or does it still work? This is an energy refill. I hear a crackle, but this time it's coming from the game, from this, like, projector thing in the background. Oh god. It's a cool looking background. If you're in the US, the warranty policy was basically thrown out the window for Joy-Cons, yeah. Because they're just that messed up. Oops. Dang, there's so much to do in here. Oh, this hooks back up to a power beam door. Okay. What about this? Oh, interesting. Just tried if left stick is a problem, you can disable it and use right stick instead. Okay, there we go. I wish I had more answers for you, but chat has lots of good answers and are very, oops, dang, are very helpful. Ideally I'd like to have Nintendo ship me a new left and right Joy-Con since my unit and controllers are first edition. Oh, gotcha. Smash all the blocks. Fun. Are those crumble blocks or... Oh, well. Aw, what? How do we get to stuff like that? Why do I keep finding blocks that are... whatever. I'm sure it'll be revealed later. Ami Zone. It's been a really long time since we had to do this. No, I don't wanna. I have originals and they've lasted this long. My left one was just barely starting to give me issues, so I put a sticky behind it and it works perfect again. Nice. Experiment if my thumbs are happy with the right. Yeah. Nintendo lost settled case in US and will repair them for free. Yeah, that we've talked about that before in here. People send them in and get free repairs. Yeah. Lap, how's it going? If you're intent on keeping your Joy-Cons, go for cardboard fix. You can reverse D-pad controls, basically switch ABXY with arrows on the Switch's settings. Oh, okay. Thanks, Alien. There might be different reasons for Joy-Con drift, but for me it helped to clean the insides of the stick with isopropyl cotton bud. Curious about the problem, why it seems to be happening in the first place. It's just always... The sad thing is, it's just always been like that. I don't know. They've always had problems. Wait, can we? Does screw attack hurt you now? We're so fast through here now. I don't think we had, oh, we need whatever it has to get through here. I don't think we had screw attack or gravity suit the last time we encountered this Emmy. Come here. No, you can't. Worth testing. You never know. I think they told us earlier that the armor's always going to be too strong for us, though. Makes me wonder what's going on mechanically. Yeah. The guy who came up with the cardboard fix has a pretty good explanation for why drift happens. Sadly, PlayStation and Xbox controllers drift as well. Yeah. Oh, same video. Joy-Cons are busted. I can't press right analog, so I have to borrow my brother's controller. I can't play the game because Phantom Cloak. Happens with PS5 too. God, I'm so happy for being able to screw attack past those mask things. Oh, what? Where does this take me? Oh, nice. Wait, oh, okay. I feel like these have gotten more tanky than before. I hate these dang rooms. Baby brain. My Dreamcast controller is still fully functional. Nice. I've never seen the design before on a joystick. Helps explain how in the world they were able to make it as thin as they did. They're not the same as most traditional sticks. The design's a bit different. Yeah. Very unique controller. For sure. We've got the Omega Blaster. We haven't used this thing in ages. Do I remember how to do it? Nope. Any secrets in this room? No, but there are map squares. Oh, interesting. What? Where? What? Okay. Oh, hi. Yeah, I don't, this is not gonna go well. Oh, that's closed. What? I love the music for Baby Brain's room after it's dead, being a remix of Torian. Yeah, yeah. Very good design. So we can't do anything except for lower this? What if I can ever come back to this room again? Life calls, but glad to find your stream. Chat, you're all cool as well. Thanks, Largo. Thanks for thanking the mods. Take care. Have a good rest of your night or time zone. Oh god. It's a... Oh god, what did I do? It's a puzzle of every beam we've encountered thus far. And I kind of hate it. I noticed the turret beams and everything are just like Mother Brain Fight did not notice the music afterwards. Yeah, hey Josh, welcome. Oh, I thought I got all the squares, but it doesn't save all the squares. Rude. Oh god. No. Let me through. Oops, nope, now unstealth. Oh god. And we have to do all of those again? I want them all to stay open. Oh, Duncan is at the door. Hi, Duncan. I like the idea of it being sort of like a puzzle. It's not a puzzle, but it's an obstacle course of all of the abilities you have so far. You go up to a block, you have to break it with this thing, and then you go up to another block and you have to break it with this thing. In theory, it sounds cool. In application, it really sucks. Oh, I forgot whichever one this is. I wish you could get over these with... I'm not good enough to get over these with screw attack. Okay, hang on. We need to take another quick stream break. 1 second. Sorry, everybody. Welcome back. This screen. Sorry, it was game over music while we're away. I think it's alright. Metroid school test. You see all the obstacles you know and have solved to get this far. Now do them, but faster. I don't love it. Feeling the dread with death music. I know. I feel like this is gonna take me 8 million tries. Oh god. And now, oh no, wrong button. I forget how to do this. Oh. Now what? Does that thing only go one way? And then we go in the reverse and we've set up a spot to like line everything up? Oh, because then you can close the doors behind it. We got X-Bomb. Yeah, Cross-Bomb. Welcome back, E-Blob. Welcome back, Chai. Jen is in Fusion. It's over. I wanted more chase sequences. Jen now. No. Yeah, the way Fusion was described to me, I definitely thought there were more chase sequences. There were gonna be more than there were. I forget that this one is a charge block every time. Oop. Okay, so what the heck is up with this? We can wait until it comes in here and then... Am I supposed to be doing the thing now? Probably. Oh, no, grab it! No! That's such a... I don't want to set that up every time. It's so long. Doomtroid, welcome in. How's it going? We're not even... I'm not even afraid of the Emmy. I'm just afraid of the blocks. Or like, they're the bigger hassle than the Emmy itself. This Emmy is pretty slow. I know we can do it. Thank you, Amaraya. Thank you for believing in me. I believe in myself too. It's just, not particularly a pleasant sequence. Not a huge fan. Oh, no. So now I think this is the time that we do this? Because this was like forever long. Yeah. Okay, cool. I didn't realize it was gonna take it that long to walk across the first time it walked across. So I was waiting to like jump over its head, I guess. Thanks for the GGs! Thanks for the hype! Emmy fights get progressively difficult due to obstacles. Yeah. The obstacles make it... We got Wave Beam. Okay, first, hang on. Wave Beam hype. I feel like the obstacles don't make it more scary, they make it more tedious. That almost looked like it's gonna miss because it moved its head. We got it just in time. Wave Beam. Fires an energy wave that can pass through solid objects and terrain. Okay, now we know how to get all those blocks. Can destroy Wave Beam covers. Whoop. Okay. Why is this here? And this is now a thing. Huh. Should we go back the way we came and get some of those secrets? Maybe. How do we get to... Let's go this way. This Emmy was most stressful for me. Yeah. I have a recording of me countering and then killing instantly. Nice. Oh. Why is everything a crumble block in this game? So I can't go back. Oh, God. Alright, fine. Oh, it looks really cool. anything over here? How do I figure out what kind of missile or block you are? I do this. Okay, cool. And now we can do this. And I think that's our only choice. And the only way to go back is to do all of this over again. But maybe we'll do that this time because I usually don't do that. And I want to get some items. Oh yeah, we haven't charged it yet, I don't think. That's cool. Purple. Now let's save. So let's recap as we go. What items have we gotten today? Wave beam, cross bomb. Oops. A bunch of missiles from doing some map exploring. Oh yeah, screw attack was today. Very cool. This room. Okay, so that's not a treasure, that's a shortcut. But I kind of want to go back for whatever this is. I don't think that'll take us that long, hopefully. Hopefully it won't, I mean. We could go back here, too. Is this a health refill? Yeah, we're fine on health. We'll live. This was that arena? What could ever be in this room? Oops, all purple upgrades, yeah. This was here the whole time? Aw, man. That's fine. Any other hidden stuff in this room? I don't think so. And now this should all make more sense because wave beam. No. Was it here? Yeah. So now, oh, that doesn't work either? Well, I guess I'm grateful that it doesn't just want me firing my wave beam into random walls at all times. But what? I wonder if this is like something where you have to have certain enemies shoot at certain things for you. Also, we have yet to have any hidden tiles in this game. I don't know if that's a thing. Also, where is this? Is this something that we need to investigate? This was supposed to be a relatively short backtrack. After a while, you realize the map is not as big as it looks, just very detailed. I usually thought it would take really long to move around. Yeah, I always go too far because I think, oh, I've got such a long way to go. And then I look at the map, I'm like, oh, wait, we're already there. So it's not underneath it from here. Oop, I didn't even see that mine. Okay, well, fun. So now we get to the part of the game where I'm in constant confusion if these are just items that I don't have yet or if it's a puzzle. Because I don't know anything that does that. I guess power bombs. Eventually you'll be able to see what the block is. So many hallways, but then it takes 5 seconds to go through. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice once you start getting used to the scale. Rude. So then do we just go back here? I guess. You think it would make the game too easy if the scanner showed all the blocks, like which weapon you need? It's hard for me to say now because I don't know how it's gonna change. I guess assuming once we get Power Bomb, but I still don't know yet. I don't know. I don't know if I want the scanner to show that right now, or if it's nice to have another like, oh, well, something new for me to come back for. I kind of like that it doesn't show because it forces you to remember what things you have at your disposal. Oh right, this is the laser room, and we have wave beam here. Okay, alright. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that either. This is a struggle. Remove? How do I remove it? Oh, you get multiples of different... of all the colors. Okay. How do I do this? I know, you keep getting me with your laser right when I'm trying to figure this out. Oh, right. Weird. I don't think I can go back that way yet. Oh, I think that was who I was supposed to see earlier and I wasn't, and I was paying attention to the map squares. It's another elite soldier. They're difficult to fight. They're kind of nasty. I personally like the compromise of something interesting here, but leave the process for a finer investigation. Yeah. Wait, what are those up there then? Oh, they're behind as well. I feel like this is gonna be a soldier room. Are we ready for that? I don't know. Let's do it anyway. Yeah. Ooh, creepy. Ooh. What are we doing? What ability is this? It was just us hesitating? Is that our quick reaction speeds? We've got some force in our hand now. Huh? Oh, and we're being watched. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Extreme carpal tunnel. Preparing the slap. Shredder? Dr. Claw? Do I want to know what these are in the background yet, or do I want to save the lore for later? They look like altered versions of enemies. They look wild. Flashing light warning coming soonish. Thank you for the warning, and dude, I appreciate it. So expressive even with the visor. Yeah, really. We have exclamation point FW for flashing light warnings to be used by anyone and everyone in chat. Okay, I was like, this is a tube, it's gonna bomb the tube. Do I have to counter you here? Oh, nice. That was really weird. I don't think I have any control over any of this. What? What is... What, how... Oh, okay, there's our soldier fight. But we've got some weird new ability now. Okay, y'all. I have a confession. And I want to try it. I had one thing spoiled for me by the internet because I was looking up enemy names. I think you can grapple their shields? But actually... maybe not. It's probably for the best that I just don't use things that get spoiled for me. We can go back to the method of breaking their shields. I'm sorry, I wasn't looking for spoilers. Internet, I know. It didn't work anyway. That's what I get. Well, let's see how the fight goes. This is gonna be another one of those like goo laser ones. Oh, I wonder if I can use Wave Beam to, like, get through the shield now anyway. Also, I wonder if I can use Screw Attack against you now. Nah, not really successfully. I'm so bad at that counter every time. I hate it so much. Ooh, and I can't jump over its head. Maybe fake spoiler, what is truth anyways? Alternative facts. It's not as bad, but can confirm. Wait, oh, the flashing lights. It wasn't terrible, but it was very bright. In or not. Hey Lord, how's it going? Love the fight so much. The first one was the first time combat clicked for you. I get that. Never seen him shoot 4 goo lasers in a row. That was so many in a row. I was kind of glad for it, but we didn't capitalize on it. Because I can't get the dang counter for this one. Zolk, how's it going? Welcome in. This cutscene was real cool. Once we got past this bomb part. Yeah, we can skip it. It's real cool. Skips it immediately. Oh. I always misjudge how wide the radius of their spear is. And I should jump under them when they do that one thing, but oh, and I am so bad at the timing. I ran right into its face. The red Chozo has some cool colors. Yeah. Such is the fate of cutscenes. Yeah. Oh, this one's cool. Skip. So can you skip from here? When does it start? You still get this every time. Ah. Oop, I messed up that timing. I cannot ever get those. I think it's gonna be way earlier than it is. No! Please be dead. I think it's dead. We're using our special hand power on it now. Weird. Ugh. Those are tough for me. Do we get power bombs now? What do we get from this? Yes. Actual power bomb is a bit more flashy. Got it. The effect is rad. Nice. Keiko, also welcome in. I read your message but didn't say hi. Mick, hi. How's it going? Sam is more broken than ever. Yeah. I watched all the replays and super. Oh, nice. Welcome to chat. It's been a lot of fun. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Now you get to see the live the live thing.
Yay.
Filippo, welcome in. Thank you for the Prime. I appreciate it. Welcome to the human race. Enjoy your Earth badge, your emotes, your ad reviewing. We're very glad to have you. Gets the counter right. No, I thought I missed it for sure. They should give Samus a spear. Alright, Power Bomb. A devastatingly powerful bomb with a large blast radius. While in morph, hold R to charge, then press Y to set once fully charged. Setting a Power Bomb consumes Power Bomb ammo. The explosion can also destroy Power Bomb blocks. We have ammo. We have 5 of these. Oh, no, 7 of these? When did we get 2 more? When we were item hunting. Oh, thanks for the GG. Thanks for the hype on that. That was a tough one. Oh, we just got 2 from the upgrade itself. Nice. 7's a lot. Alright. This is exciting. They wouldn't give you 0. True. But I guess I've just never seen that happen before. Where I had a bunch to start with before the upgrade itself. Is there... This is like a health refill room with all these masks. It's a cool looking background, right? This is a full refill too. They're gonna make us use it now. Ready? Ooh, the effect is really cool. Here goes our first power bomb. What? Okay. It looks devastating. That looks so broken. It looks like it would just annihilate everything. No, you would not lie to me. The effect is really cool. You were right. Of course. It's still fun seeing it for the first time. It's still surprising. Willing, the best environment artist, enjoyed this game. Yeah. It's so powerful you kill enemies from the next room. Okay. I see tube. I break tube. This is a dead end? Yeah. Wait, let me get the squares in the tube before I break it. Oh, rip. Okay. Is this why they give you the refill right away? Because that's your 2 that you start with, and you can go back and get the 2 refilled again if you want. It's possible. The have you played Super Metroid room? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, I feel like, okay, so people have come in and asked if this is a good one to start on. And while I do feel like it's a great start, or I've been in other chats and people are like, oh, Jen, how's Dread going? Is it a good one to start on? I'm thinking of starting the series. I think because the controls are smooth, it's modern, the map's really updated and good. It's a choice, but missing out on like other references and nuance like Metroid player things, you might struggle with certain stuff that the franchise like knows that if you've played Metroid you have it. This is a very interesting looking room, right? Isn't this normally a central unit room? But it's offline. And we already know how to defeat Emmys now somehow without the central unit. Oh, whoops, wrong button. It's a contender for first game because of the intro lore dump and modern design, but you'd appreciate Metroid more if you start with Super. Yeah. I feel like what was recommended to me and what I see recommended a lot is Super and Zero Mission, because Zero Mission controls, if you don't want to start with Super controls, Zero Mission's a lot tighter. And it's a similar, you know, not experience. You get to see parts of the Super environment. Chronological order. Yeah, exactly, Jerry Axe. It was my first Metroid. I think I would have enjoyed the exploration element more if I'd already gotten what Metroid games are about. Yeah. I played Fusion and 2, but it was years and years ago, so I kept getting stuck in the beginning of Dread, not remembering to shoot bomb every wall. Yeah! How would you ever know to power bomb that tube without having played Super? Yeah, and that's what the beauty of Super and games that are show don't tell. You just got power bomb, so well, you know what? I'm gonna try using the item I just got. The game's telling me I need to do something here. You don't have to have played you don't have to have played Metroid to understand that concept, but Metroidvanias are definitely not an adequate primer for what the series does. I remember waiting what I felt like forever for the release of Fusion. Hey Popo. I'd argue the tube had much better signposting than Super did. It was like sparking and broken and right next to the room where you got the item pickup. That looks so cool. We've been in this room before, and these are all lit up now. Oh, it's above. Oh. So if I break these, can we... Do we want to go back, though? No, because this is going to pop out up here. The problem with starting in Super is it's really cryptic, and some players may not be used to that, ending in frustration, and you don't want that. Fair. Chai, thanks for the lurk. I think as a streamer, Super Metroid game is a good start, but as a kid, anyone is a good start. Yeah. Having required you to use Power Bomb just prior, it's already on the player's mind. Yeah. Loved original Metroid 2 as a kid. Definitely never beat it, but was so much fun. Metroid 2 holds up. I stand by that. I liked playing it. It was fun to play on stream. We had a lot of people come in that were really hyped for the nostalgia. If I had wanted to use a map instead of drawing a map, that would have been fine. And it was an enjoyable experience. What's all this shenanigans here? Oh. Some of these Shine Spark puzzles are becoming rude. You can't... Oh, that closed on me. Well, forget that. Bye! Let's talk to Adam. Metroid 2 just needs a map, yeah.
Uploading data.
The lore, yeah.
Samus, you have manifested a new power. The speed with which you siphon energy is undoubtedly Metroid in nature.
Oh, exciting. Channeling our Metroid energy.
The Metroid DNA inside you must have fully awakened, no doubt as a result of the many battles you have fought on this mission. This tremendous power is the last thing you require to confront Ravenbeak. I have detected a fortress in the sky high above Unbeak.
Oh.
He must be there.
We're going up to the sky.
The time has come. Samus, fulfill your destiny.
Oh. Yeah, save, save, save. So then does that mean it's time? That must mean it's time. You all said it would be pretty obvious when it was like, okay, explore the map and then go do the thing. Oh, this is already, we're full. Oh, that refills bombs too. Good, good, good. Let me catch up with chat. I think the fact you drew the map yourself made it more immersive. I started without any kind of map and it was rough. Yeah, true. I have a different opinion of it than someone who tried it without a map or without drawing it. The biggest problem for me was setting the game down in the middle of an area and not remembering where I was or how the game was pushing me forward. Works way better as a few long sessions. I actually had somebody comment that on YouTube that was like, I hope that you start the game and don't play anything else until you finish Metroid 2 because you're gonna forget where you are and what rooms are where. But I don't think they maybe realized I was gonna draw my maps the whole time. Beat the game first, then went back and got all the things. Nice. Once you get Shine Sparks, they feel satisfying. Glad Metroid 2 worked out. It certainly takes more patience than usual of tackling one's own map. Yeah. They're rude in this game, but fun when you figure it out. I like how Dread confirms a lot of theories that the community has done for years. Nice. Didn't expect the jams. You're almost at a good stopping point, and we can finally accurately ask why can't Metroid crawl? Think you'll go for 100? Hey, Lack Lemon. I kind of want to try, but it sounds like the Shine Spark puzzles are going to be really, really tough. When I played the first Metroid, I didn't make a map at all. Tried doing it from memory, wasn't easy. We are going to be playing the first Metroid on stream, and I am going to draw a map again. Maybe use a map? If drawing it doesn't work out. This guy is Metroid, right? Samus's boyfriend? Please. Now's a good time to item hunt. That's what it seems like. Gotta put the grid paper to use. We bought it. We gotta use it. This looks like another bombable tube. Let me get the squares. Although the last one, the top of it just broke off, so I wonder if that's the thing to do. Is it doesn't affect your ability to get the squares if you break the tube. Wow. I honestly wish as a kid I'd been exposed to the idea of drawing maps for myself. I think Planescape Torment is the earliest I can recall ever drawing a map. I don't know that one. The game Shine Spark puzzle felt most accomplished when I figured them out. The Shine Sparks are more easy than Zero Mission. Really? Oh, okay, well. So do I want to go up here? When does it lock me out of things? I want to go see my ship, but I'm afraid that that'll start locking me out of stuff. Maybe we should just go find a save. Well, we did just save with Adam. As an engineer, finding a decent hardcover journal with grid paper has been my unicorn hunt. You're safe from a lock. Okay, cool. Oh, hi. I appreciate it. That's like the one thing you all know. Is, I don't know what to call it. Not kryptonite. My biggest pet peeve. My biggest Metroidvania quirk. Is not wanting to get locked out of stuff. Which if you've watched the channel, you know this all too well. It's kind of annoying. There we go. I could not figure out which of the 700 button combinations I needed. Nice detail in the background. Isn't this beautiful? Hey, Carl. I'll try to chat in time when you're at the place you want to turn back. Okay. I will be pretty cautious. You spin jump to kill the enemy. I'm no longer convinced. Unconvinced you're just armored Sonic, right? Isn't that a cool attack? There's no actual point of no return. Oh, hello. Wait, is there gonna be another boss fight? Like now? I was kind of hoping to end after that last one. I'm assuming it would be over here. Oh, this is all very... Oh, there's our ship up there. How do we get to... Why didn't I go this way? Oh, it was blocked. They were observing, simply looking. Okay. There's a gold Chozo soldier. We've never seen one of those before. Just chilling in the rain. Okay. Maybe I'll start actually, Oh no! You all lied to me. Do you have the same...
No. Oh no, 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 no.
Thank you, Magus. How's the volume on that? It's brand new. Yet another sneak peek hot off the press stream update. Here, can I grapple your shield? No. But you do have the same tell. Oh, now I grapple it. Okay, this is a different... I think I messed up the enemy names in the YouTube video then. I think this is the elite one, and the other ones are just red. Ah yes, the classes of Chozo soldiers. Normal, red, and elite. Okay, focus. Stop talking, Jen, and actually fight. It's hard to tell if this is even... Yeah, it's hurting you. Oh, devastating. Oh. Ooh, the timing on those. I waited way too long. Thanks for the clip. Yeah, oh, that's the original clip. Oh, goodness. That's your favorite sound alert so far? I was a shy viewer. I was not a shy viewer. Been waiting all stream. The volume's good? Nice. Elite and Red, the two classes of constant fight over the means of production. Some reference to the golden chorizo. Are they related? I don't know. Yeah, that clip is from Fusion, and that room wasn't even that hard, but for whatever reason I thought it was gonna be way worse than it was. I think I forgot I had ice missiles, and I can just freeze the enemies in that room and jump up the hallway. But I thought I was gonna have to space jump around all those spiky enemies and avoid them the whole way up. If I go to bed now, will I lose much? I don't think so. I think I'll probably start out next stream with this fight, because I'm losing steam here. But it was a first attempt. Not my best first attempt, not my worst, certainly not bad. We have yeah, we have a save not too far away. Oh, unless some of the doors locked behind me, that I'm not sure of. This supposedly opens. Never seen this before in my life. Okay. The 2 ninja pirates. Oh, okay. I see. Angel Lord. Yep, before Ridley. Also golden. And there's a bunch of golden enemies in Fusion, too. Very curious. When the X all converges together, the golden crabs and stuff. I love how the clip ends in sigh. Yeah. Any reaction on stream can be memeable for eternity. It's true. Everything is fodder and or ammo for future embarrassing moments. It's great. Alright. We did a bunch. Screw attack and cross bomb and power bomb and wave beam, a bunch of backtracking, a bunch of missile packs. Our map's looking real good. We found Hanubia. We found some teleports. It was a good stream. Progress. I think we're getting much closer. So next time, oh, this is perfect. On a Friday, we're going to chill. And I'm probably not going to play lo-fi because, like, we don't want to miss out on Metroid music. But we will go item hunting. We will do all the backtracking. We're going to see how far we get. I don't know if item hunting is going to be, like, a 2-stream deal because it's pretty intense. But Friday, 4:30. And I can't wait.